Yo, welcome to Hardpass. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and like the legendary Ice Cube once said, today is a good day. Why? Because we got the brow. Not that I haven't been speaking that into existence for the past few months or what have you. On today's show, we've got the pettiest NBA championship wins, Adidas solving their Yeezy problem by taking a Pokemon approach, and in this week's Hardpass, we say goodbye to a Los Angeles legend. Well, a legend in his own mind, I guess. Okay, let's start with some news. We got our first look at the next Nike Kobe AD NXT at a China press event, and it's going to have a higher cut and a fast fit lacing system that was found on the Air Jordan 33 in Nike Golf Tour Premiere. Remember when Kobe actually tried hiding wanting to be like Mike? Anyway, authorities discovered shipping containers in the port of Philadelphia containing 16 tons of cocaine worth close to $1 billion. Weird. I didn't know Philly was that close to Mexico. A company called Bosstown Dynamics posted a fake video of a robot fighting back after taking some abuse from its creators. I know I should be scared of the inevitable day when a robot AI is developed enough to react like this for real, but as somebody who grew up watching Transformers and Voltron, I was also kind of hoping the robot would find other robots to transform with into a bigger robot to squish those mean people. I mean, that's not weird, is it? So, by the time you watch this, it's totally possible that the New York Knicks will have found a way to move up in the draft to take Zion Williamson, sign Kyrie Irving, and discover the Senzu bean that will heal Kevin Durant's Achilles. It's also possible that I'll be the star in Black Panther 2, where I'll play Michael B. Jordan's twin brother nobody knows about. So, keep dreaming, Knicks fans. Last week, the Toronto Raptors won their first NBA championship in franchise history. While we here at Hardpass are happy for guys like Kawhi Leonard and for the city of Toronto, really what we love to do is look at each player's comedic value now that they have a ring. Take, for example, Jeremy Lin. He joined the team late in the season and barely got any run in the finals, but the jokes and memes about Jeremy winning a championship before Carmelo Anthony, well, that's priceless. Patrick McCaw is 3 seasons in and has 3 rings, the first guy to three-peat since Kobe and Shaq. If I were Rob Pelinka, I'd sign him to a max deal tomorrow and tell the story of how I had the idea to sign McCaw after having dinner with Wilt Chamberlain. And then there's Marc Gasol, who never sniffed the finals in Memphis, spending his Monday afternoon trying not to fall off a bus during the victory parade. NBA history is filled with stories like this, so we'd like to look back on some of our favorite clapback rings of all time. The 2004 Detroit Pistons. This one stings a little bit because it comes at the expense of my Lakers. But the Pistons teams proved that you can overcome Hall of Fame talent if you play the right way. Oh, and since Darko got a ring with the Pistons, that makes Melo the only top 5 pick from the 2003 draft without a championship. Dirk Nowitzki in 2011. Yeah, we love Dirk now because he's the guy who loves to bring to-go plates to the game, but prior to beating the Miami Heat for his first and only ring, Dirk was labeled a choker who proved the European basketball stereotype to be true. Not only that, but LeBron and Dwayne Wade took it to the next level by mocking Dirk's illness during the finals. I think Dirk's still celebrating that win to this day. I know I would. And finally, Kobe Bryant in 2010. You can make the argument that many of these petty rings are just narratives we invented in our heads to, for the sake of content. But Kobe winning his 5th ring and surpassing Shaq? Yeah, nothing made up about that. Here, I'll let Mamba break it down for us.
We know what it means as a team, but what about individually for you?
Just got one more than Shaq. So you can take that to the bank.
Let me know in the comments below who are your favorite players who can now clap back thanks to their championship win. And now for our top story. So a few weeks ago, we talked about how Adidas was changing their Yeezy strategy. For years, we had heard about Kanye West's great master plan that Yeezys were going to be available for everyone. Now, depending on who you talk to, everybody takes on a different meaning. If you talk to a hypebeast, their definition of everybody means resale was close to retail, so I can spend the rest of my mom's credit line on Supreme drops. If you talk to a sneakerhead, everybody means not having to spend your entire Saturday morning hoping Adidas' site doesn't crash while you're trying to purchase. And if you ask me, everybody means I can walk into a Costco and pick up a pair alongside some Kirkland signature rotisserie chicken for dinner. To a certain degree, Yeezys did become easier to acquire, like goals against the Thailand women's soccer team. Hashtag Team USA. The side effect of that was the hype for Yeezys was slowing down thanks to some lackluster releases and Kanye's iffy relationship with the truth. I mean, TMC's Van Lathan became a celebrity overnight because he wasn't having it with Kanye anymore. Executives and analysts can pretend like none of those things affected the bottom line, but you can't say that and then say Kawhi Leonard will sell New Balance sneakers because people are buying into his fun guy persona.
Coach Nick let me do what I do. And now we got a championship. Thank you. And like they said, enjoy this moment, and have fun with it. Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah! Wait, did he just fake laugh his own fake laugh? Does Kawhi know how to laugh? Anyway, okay, in response, Adidas decided it was time to step back a little and reassess what they were going to do to make Yeezys a must-have item again. What they learned was that people still want Yeezys, but if they had gone ahead and made the 500s and 700s as ubiquitous as Team Jordans, no one was going to care. Instead, Adidas dropped new 350 V2s colorways almost weekly with names like Synth and Tila, Lundmark and Pyroxene. And I know what you're thinking. Now you're gonna Google Yeezy Pyroxene, aren't you? Well, gotcha. Not only that, they tapped into something that the collectible market has known for years. Make a variant version and print money. Instead of just making a reflective or non-reflective version of a colorway, they're doing both, dropping them within a day of each other and making them exclusive to certain regions. In other words, Yeezys are the new Pokemon cards. Sure, you can own a Pikachu card, that's pretty common and most people have a Pikachu in their collection. But do you have the one where he's eating cake that was only available in Japan? How about the holographic card that celebrates Pokemon's 20th anniversary? Detective Pikachu just came out a few weeks ago and they had their own exclusive set of cards. Rare variants are not an entirely new concept. Retailers have hidden golden tickets in the past in certain releases to drive up hype for an event, and Jordan Brand infamously dropped a mere 25 Air Jordan 11 silver anniversaries with the Jumpman stitched on the heel. However, Adidas is being totally blatant about this, and the result is a renewed energy for the Yeezy brand. It's also creating a new class of hypebeasts that only do it for the gram, #ReflectGang, because the response, well, it's been mostly positive, and resale for the reflective versions have been going for prices we haven't seen since the days of the Turtle Doves. Adidas will probably continue down this path and at some point take this one step further. Like, can you imagine Adidas sealing these boxes and only 1 out of every 100 350s was reflective? Wait a minute, what if they do that? What if Adidas made millions of Yeezys, sealed them up, and only made 1,000 reflective ones? Everybody wins. Kanye gets what he wants, Yeezys for everybody. Adidas gets what they want, cash money. I get what I want, Yeezys at Costco. And hypebeasts get what they want, reflective clout. I'm not sure what reflective clout means, but clout is clout, and as I understand what the kids say, that's important. No, Adidas would never do that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Where do you think this is all headed? Let me know down below. All right, now for this week's Hard Pass, where we take a hard look at something in the culture that just needs to go, like Chris Paul demanding a trade out of Houston because he can't stand James Harden because this ain't 2010 anymore, and a Chris Paul to the Lakers trade would be no, just no. Anyway, hey LaVar Ball, how you doing? It's been a while since we last heard from you. For much of this past season, you've been gone, taking your boys around the world and turning them into semi-pros in the hopes that they'll make it to the next level like Lonzo. Now, Melo looks like he might have a shot since he's going to be spending the next year in Australia as he preps for the 2020 draft, while Jello is gonna Jello, I guess. Anyways, you didn't really pop up that much in our lives this past season, what with LeBron being here in Los Angeles and overshadowing any possible narrative you might want to put out there. And then there's the whole controversy surrounding Big Baller Brand that I sincerely hope you resolve soon. But here's the thing. Now that Lonzo's been traded to New Orleans in exchange for some guy named Anthony Davis, who I have yet to mention on this show, my hard pass goes to you. We support Lonzo and really hope that he would have had the chance to stay and develop under LeBron. But the opportunity to get a legitimate top 5 player in his prime was not something we can, give a hard pass to. Lonzo gets to run with new teammate Zion Williamson, who will enjoy catching his beautiful alley-oops, and he'll get to play for a coach in Alvin Gentry that will let him play his preferred style, so it's not like he's going to a situation for no hope. For a few hours there, it seemed like the breakup was going to be amicable. Then you had to go and make it about, you.
These suckers, I'm playing chess. Y'all playing checkers. The best way to get Lonzo out of LA is I said, you know what? I don't like New Orleans. I don't like New Orleans. Lonzo ain't going nowhere. He the best in the world. LA Lakers ain't gonna never let him go. First thing they do is exactly what I want to do, let him go. Because it's raggedy over there.
Well, this breaks my heart, but you're not LA's problem anymore, so peace out. I've always respected the way you defend your children and how you want to build something for them that they could grow into a generational business. But since it didn't work out as planned, maybe chill out for a while and start over, but over there. whatever you decide to do next, it ain't gonna be around these here parts, so good luck with that. Hopefully, one of my riders will still catch you, rolling up to In-N-Out in Chino Hills and taking selfies with everybody who still believes in BBB.
Never lost.
Also, I'm still waiting on my ZO2s. And that's gonna do it for the show. Thanks for watching Hardpass. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave some feedback, especially if it's funny. I'm Jacques Slade, and I'm guessing the only reason Benedict Cumberbatch threw that dodgeball at Michelle Obama was because he looked at 14,605 futures and saw the one where the Secret Service doesn't snap him in half. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Out of office, Cumberbatch with a direct hit. Oh, he's looking guilty about that one. He can probably expect a visit from the Secret Service later.